Okay, so we are on our way to Indianapolis downtown, and let's see how FSD beta does. We have a right turn coming ahead. Okay, no pedestrians, so that's fine. That's just a warning when you're going 1 mile per hour above the speed limit. It's a self-configurable warning. Okay, so we have a pretty busy roundabout coming up ahead. Let's see how it deals with this.
What we're gonna do is we'll go straight. We're not gonna take right turn.
Oh, okay.
So I'm gonna disengage here.
Okay, so the navigation. Sometimes Tesla's online routing is weird, but even after having it disabled, sometimes it'll not do the route that you send from your phone. And for those of you that didn't know, you can type in navigation on your phone using like Google Maps, and you can just share the directions to your Tesla through the Tesla app. But sometimes Tesla will add its own spin onto the directions and it won't be what you sent. So the navigation has rerouted. Okay, so we have some lane widenings here, which original autopilot would get a little bit confused on, but FSD beta does much better. Okay, a little bit of braking there, but that was probably because there was some traffic coming in front and there were no lane markings there. But that was not anything too significant. Okay, that's the thing I was discussing. When the lane widens, the Tesla will try and think that the whole lane has widened and it'll go into the middle of that, when in reality it's just a merging zone for people to gain a little bit of speed before turning onto the road. Okay, so we need to go first exit here. Good slowdown. Okay, sees the roundabout in the visualization. Giving you indicators. This is a common problem, but it doesn't really impact any of the driving. Okay, some hesitancy. Okay, disengaged because there was a pickup truck coming at pretty high speed and it was very hesitant there. Okay, so we will re-engage at this roundabout.
Now enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Need to take second exit and changing lanes for some reason here. Very slow even though the roundabout is empty. Okay. Okay. There's nobody there. Okay, disengaged because it tried to accelerate all the way up to 40. And while turning, that was pretty abrupt there. And this is chill mode, so that's why I'm worried about what the other modes have to offer.
Turn left onto Michigan.
Okay, it did not start slowing down properly. The vision was not seeing the other vehicles yet, so it thought that it was going to be a green light.
Yeah, I think now we're gonna engage again when we take the ramp to the highway.
Okay, so now we have an exit coming up. And the reason I didn't record the highway was because I'm pretty sure FSD beta is only for city streets, and that on the highway it uses the normal FSD stack. Okay. Nice little curve here. need to take the
Now
exits.
take exit 20 on the right.
Okay. Good slow down here. Okay. A little bit fast, but it's smooth, so that's good. Okay. It sees the vehicle ahead, so I'm not too worried. Slight turning force applied. That's just a warning to make sure that the driver's paying attention. Okay, good margin there. Have to turn the speed back up to what it was before. Nice Lexus LC500 there. Okay, so now we are back on the highway, and that exit was pretty good, I'd say. Okay, so we have reached the city, and we are back in FSD beta. Let's see how it slows down for this intersection.
21st Street.
Okay, good slowdown. Sees the red lights, turning force, okay. Okay, last time on this intersection, it slammed on the brakes. So we'll see how it does this time. Okay, a little abrupt start. Good left turn, it sees the median. Okay, so that means I think it just got spooked by other people in this intersection earlier. So now we have to turn right, but the road ahead has the lanes merge in. Here, look ahead. The lanes are gonna merge in. Let's see how it deals with this. Okay, it dealt pretty well with that.
Now turn right onto North.
So now we have to turn right. Give the indicator, that's good. It's yellow. And I think it ignores no turn on red signs. We'll see what it does. Yeah, it ignores those no turn on red signs. Okay. So now it's... What? Automatically cleaning windshields. I think the camera was dirty. Oh.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's turning force still. Yeah, okay. So the camera was having difficulty seeing, so it automatically cleaned itself.
We are getting to our destination, so
Yep.
I think
Yeah, it's
we
good.
are good.
Alright.
It was pretty good.
Yeah, that was a good one.
18th Street.
Okay, so we are here in FSD beta, and we need to turn right here. The roads are a little bit wet, so we'll have to be wary of braking distance and acceleration here. Okay. Okay, that was a other one. Okay, a little bit of confusion there with the knobs. Okay, we have to go straight. The light is red, so it's good it stopped. Okay, it's good straight here.
In 500 feet, turn right onto North Center.
Okay. Oh man, these roads are not suitable for...
Now turn right onto North
high
City
speed.
Boulevard.
Oh, okay, I hope it doesn't turn this too fast. Oh, okay. Slowed down a little late there, but it made it well. Okay. Changing lanes, there's nobody there, so that's a fine lane change. It's green. To go straight, right? Yeah, straight here. It's turning
In
forward.
500 feet,
notification.
turn left onto West 21st Street, then turn right to take the Interstate 65 North ramp.
Okay. Okay,
Now turn left
Light's
onto
green.
West 21st Street.
need to turn. Oh, that's a really sharp. Yeah, so we have to go from here onto that area right there. It's blocked by this truck now, so I don't know how FSD is gonna see that. Okay, good thing the truck will be out of the way. So yeah, see, we have to take that exit right there. Yeah, there's an exit right there onto the, entrance, on-ramp to the highway. So we'll see how it does here. We have to do a left turn with vehicles around us, and the lane markings are slightly obscured by water. Okay. Visualization is looking pretty accurate. Let's see how it merges across two lanes to go on the on-ramp. Sure, this will be slightly abrupt turning force. Okay. It's yellow. I don't know what we're supposed to be doing here. It sees the other vehicle approaching. Now it's red. That was a really short... Only one car went, right?
Yep.
That's a unfortunate lighting situation right there. Okay.
So let's see, like, we have to take the left turn and directly take the ramp. to
Yeah.
exit.
Let's see.
There is a big bump.
Oh man, I see that. That's a really big one. Okay.
I hope it doesn't try to take off right away.
Yeah. So let's see if I can. Yeah, there's a huge. Yep, right there. A huge pothole right there. That will not be very pleasant, even if it goes slow over that. Okay, it's green. Oh, there is traffic coming from in front as well. I did not realize that. Okay. Okay, my dad took over. Yeah, I don't think it would
Now turn
be
right
able to go in time for the wall, for the light to ever turn green there. Okay. Now we are entering the highway. Relatively speedy acceleration here. Okay, nobody's coming, but if it waits any longer. Why is it just hanging onto the indicator right here? Okay, finally took the lane change. Yeah, visibility up ahead is not good. You can see lots of water being sprayed up. Buddy, you got to, don't go 60, I think. 55 is fine. The road's wet. Remember, there's an area here where it loses the lane. And that's in the day.
Yep.
And the road is wet too. Yeah, so over here, there's an area, right? This turn right here. Autopilot will lose control. Buddy, really be careful.
Yeah, I don't think it is this area, it is another one.
Okay, we'll see. Oh wait, I think you're right. The other one has more lanes. Yeah, but there's a really worrying area here where autopilot has consistently lost the lane, even with clear indications. Okay, turning force. Maybe it was here. I think it was there. So I think it did it properly this time. Okay, the lane widened. It didn't really jerk over, so that's good. So yeah, currently we are in FSD normal because FSD beta does not apply on the highways, but it's still interesting to see how it behaves with rain and reduced visibility from water being sprayed up on the road ahead. And sorry for the shakiness there. It's maintaining good follow distance, which we have set. Yeah, sorry for these vibrations. Let me try and get a little less. Okay. So we do not need to take this exit here. Vehicles ahead, so it has some good cues to go off of here. I really like how they've made a seamless transition between FSD and FSD beta, and it's really nice to see the visualization up here once you reach city streets. I'll remind you when we reach close to where that happens. Okay, going under overpass here. Let's see if there's any phantom braking. Nope. It's not too sunny out, so I don't think it would have confused that shadow for a solid object. Yeah, road's pretty empty today. Okay, we got a slight right angle here. Let's see how it deals with this. Vehicle's up ahead, so I'm not too worried. Good, saw the lanes. Okay, so where it used to lose its lane, it did that 2 times out of 3. So I hope it has been fixed in this update and it won't do that again. Okay, so lane change here. Whoa, that trailer.
That is scary.
Yeah, that trailer was going past me.
Now let's see when it will say that okay, autopilot no longer available. Why did it change the lane then?
Yeah, now it's automatically turned on the wipers. I'm not sure why it wants to. You put it to 80. Yeah, okay. Disengaged here. Yeah, lots of warnings because of the rain, I'm pretty sure.
First it was trying to go in that lane, then it tried to go in this lane, so I thought no.
Yeah.
Now let's disengage.
I think the reason for that was because you set the speed to 80 and the guy ahead's going so slow it wanted to take a speed-based lane change.
Ah, I see.
That's why I was saying don't set the speed so high, 80, 70. Then it behaves like you want to drive that fast.
We'll go back to that lane and try to engage again.
Yeah, so it brought itself all the way over to the right lane because the speed was set higher. Okay. We engaged here with some pretty heavy rain. Okay. Lane markings were faded right there, so I'm glad it stayed proper. Okay, we have another curve upcoming and visibility is getting pretty bad. I'm gonna zoom out the window so you can see better. Yeah, it's not. Oh man, they can still see the vehicle ahead in the visualization, so now let's come back to the steering wheel view. Oh man, doesn't see the roads curving yet, it's a slight turning force. Okay, that's good. The visibility greatly increased the second we came onto this turn somehow. Probably because the water runs off of the road instead of staying flat. But that was good behavior right here. Yeah, I think the previous, all that lane changing stuff was user error. So don't set your speed too high, and it shouldn't behave like that. Okay. I will switch over to my phone. This camera is giving me low battery warnings.
Take exit 123 on the right onto Interstate 465 north.
Okay. Relatively straight here. It has stopped raining. Oh well, it's still drizzling, so we'll see. Yeah, it's still drizzling a little here. We have to take an exit soon, so will be interesting to see. Okay. Will it take the exit? There's very bad visibility up ahead, but the lanes should be visible, so I'm not too worried. Okay. It's in the proper lane for this exit. There's 2 lanes for this exit, right?
Only one.
Okay, what was that noise?
Yeah, from lane now it is.
Oh, okay. Okay. Here there was last time a trailer and it was not slowing down properly. Okay. Oh wait, not here. I mistook this for the wrong exit. It sees the curvature of the road, so it's fine. One thing you guys can do as a safety tip is to watch the visualization if you come in an area where you're not sure if it'll handle it properly. If it can't see the curvature of the road, then I would suggest you consider that how much it can actually see and if you're comfortable going ahead with it. Okay, back up to speed here. And relatively straight for a while here, so I will be switching devices after this curve is finished.
So I think this is where like you talk about.
Yeah, right here. This is yeah.
See, it got confused.
Yeah, it got confused there because the 2 new lanes came out of nowhere, and now it is not confused. Oh man, visibility is really bad here. Look at this. Yeah, let's see, how does it visualize it? Visualization is doing fine. Even using vision only based detection. Okay, good, it didn't take this exit. We do not need to take this exit. Okay. Man, visibility is so bad. Yeah, you can barely see more than like 20 feet ahead of you. Well, hopefully the camera can see a little more than us. Alright, cannot turn off auto wipers while autopilot is active. That's a good feature. You don't want to have to change the wiper speed and autopilot can't see anything. That's good. I'll be switching devices now. Okay, so we are back here on my phone and this video quality is actually pretty good. Surprisingly. Let's see. Visibility has not improved, but my phone is making it look better than it actually is, which is probably a good sign because I mean this is probably how autopilot is. I mean, yeah, FSD is seeing it. Okay. Automatic wipers going under this overpass. It's definitely not sunny enough to have dark enough shadow. Oh man, visibility is really decreasing here. Okay. Going well here. Wait, so are you tapping that to do the wipers? Yeah. Okay, so I think autopilot isn't actually worried about the cameras being obscured, so my dad is having to manually do it every so often. Okay. Yeah, I really like this idea of sitting in the back. Earlier, from sitting in the front, it was really difficult. Oh, a big slowdown here. A very good slowing down by autopilot, very smooth. That was scary. Now we need to make sure nobody merges in rapidly here. Okay. Yeah, this is a really confusing area. Okay, so I'm hopeful that this low speed... Wait, is that a turn on the highway up there? Is that a curve in the highway up there?
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a curve in the highway, but I'm pretty sure everyone ahead of us will also be slowed down. I'm not sure what this traffic jam is caused by. Maybe there was an accident, we'll find out. This visibility could have caused the accident, I think. Yeah, I think it was an accident. Because they're really low visibility. Maybe somebody with bad tires. That's just a reminder, guys, to always keep appropriate tires ready. For like when it's rain season, snow season, or anything like that. Make a big difference in your stopping distance and handling. Okay. Well, honestly, this recording quality, I like my phone a little bit more. But we'll compare them on the computer screen and see which is better. Okay, some nice stop and go by autopilot over here. Okay, so in my videos, I refer to usually autopilot and FSD beta, but technically there are 3 levels of Tesla AI. You have the autopilot, which ships with every single Tesla vehicle, and I'm pretty sure all it does is maintain your lane and make sure that you can adjust the speed relative to the person ahead of you. While FSD is the feature that people pay for, which currently costs $12,000, which is where I'm pretty sure it can have navigate on autopilot, and it'll work on city streets, and it can basically take exits and on-ramps for you and lane changes based on speed. So I'm pretty sure both autopilot and FSD are only functional when there are proper lane markings on the road, whereas FSD beta can function without these proper lane markings on unmarked roads as well, with two-way traffic. FSD beta is also capable of taking roundabouts and doing more advanced things like roundabouts, left turns. And with FSD, it technically can do intersections, but it has a lot of drama with like turn stock to confirm, and FSD makes those autonomous. Like, I mean, I'm not sure if autonomous is a proper word to use. There are many levels of autonomous, but basically when the turn stock is double tapped on a highway like this, it is engaging FSD, and FSD beta is when the turn stock is engaged on a non-highway road, so such as a city or within unmarked roads. So right now we are on FSD, as you can tell here, and we're on FSD beta. Then there is the red lines on the sides, and it's interesting to see how both of them handle compared to each other. Also, when I refer to autopilot, I'm referring to FSD here, as we have paid for FSD, and then when I say FSD, usually I'm referring to FSD beta. And you can tell we are in autopilot, that's what I'll call it, with the blue steering wheel icon in the top left and this blue line on the screen here, which this blue line shows the predicted path of the AI. It's interesting to see that change at intersections and stuff. Yeah, there is quite a bit of a hold up ahead here, but it's good to see that it's having some smooth stop and go traffic behavior here. Okay, looks like it is speeding up a bit here. Yeah, there is quite a hold up behind us as well, so it looks like it's clearing up ahead, so that's good. It's accelerating appropriately as well, maintaining good distance. One thing I'm worried about though is that this distance is enough for somebody to instantly merge in if they were not checking their mirrors. So we'll see how this behaves. Okay. How many disengagements have we had since we started? One, right? At that intersection where there was a pothole?
Yep.
And then, then one more with the lane change.
Yeah.
But that was user error, yeah. So I'd say we only count off for one of those interventions.
And I think that's pretty good. Like,
yeah, like earlier with FSD,
and all of that.
yeah, usually earlier before we were enrolled in FSD beta, when we were even doing lane changes, it would like become really rough, and sometimes we'd have to disengage it with those because of all of the stuff it would ask you to do. It's telling us to do the turning properly here. Okay, that's good. Turning force. So basically, with all 3 versions of autopilot, every so often, it will nag you to pay attention to the steering wheel instead of the road for some reason. I don't find that too much of a safety feature, as we're always paying attention to the road. And now we also have to watch the screen as well for when it's pinging you to do that. And some people may like to rest their arm on the steering wheel, and that gets rid of the nags, but then you would also introduce something where you can be accidentally disengaging autopilot, and we've had that happen once on a very sharp turn. So now we try and be very careful about that. So you can do 3 things to get rid of those. I mean, 4 things. You can, actually no, 3 I'm pretty sure. You can slightly turn the steering wheel, which I find the worst option. You can adjust the volume, which can be jarring sometimes when the radio is playing something random. Or you can adjust the speed, which I feel is the safest option, as you can just change it by a 1 mile per hour increment and have no real change in the driving experience. So up ahead we have to take a pretty sharp exit, but traffic is slow, so I'm confident that it'll be able to do it well. And it's really interesting to see the personality of the car change once it turns into FSD beta, which is what it will do once we take the exit. I'll let you guys know when that's about to happen.
1 mile, take the Michigan Road exit on the right.
Yeah, so in 1 mile, so about a minute. Have some nice weather today in Indiana. Let's see. Okay. You get a good view of the steering wheel as well here. Okay. It will be interesting to see how it adjusts the max autopilot speed once we take the exit, because I hope it realizes that we have now entered a city street and it will reduce the speed. These trailers always scare me because you can see on the visualization it only shows the truck. It does not show the trailer. Because I'm pretty sure that... Okay. Indicator, very nice early. Oh, okay, very nice early indicator, but bad handling there. Okay, good. Okay, I don't know what's going on here. Okay, no wait, buddy, don't put it down to 25. When you put it down to 25, that's when it slams on the brakes.
Yeah, but I think it was going too fast.
I'm not sure. I think it would have been fine. But it's raining, so you don't want to test the braking distance of your vehicle. Teslas are very heavy vehicles as well. Okay, random indicators. Oh man, it's turning here and then it's gonna turn here too. Okay, this is gonna be very interesting to see. Oh, okay. Okay, disengagement here because trying to go into this lane where there's another vehicle in that lane as well. Okay, now we're back. There's a red light ahead. Relatively sharp braking. Yeah, this is where the difference in the DSLR and this camera comes in. That's an autofocus. This camera loses focus very quickly, while the DSLR that I was using previously does not. And the exposure is much nicer.
There is a semi, but it's not a semi over here.
Oh, there is.
It's a different kind of, but I think yeah, it has got right one.
It's confused because there's another vehicle on it. Okay, so now we're proceeding here. We have to take a right turn. Okay. Oh. Okay, very, very... Oh. Wait, this is super close to the guy ahead of us. Okay, I'm not too worried though. Okay. Should just turn right here. Okay. Now it's gonna floor it. Yeah. Oh, now it slammed on the brakes. Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh. The people watching us cross them are probably wondering what's going on. Oh man, going so close to that trailer. It's like a roller coaster, literally. Okay, good slow down here.
I'll take over, I think.
No, there's no traffic coming up. We'll see.
Let's see if it stops for a long time, then I'll take over.
Yeah. Okay, people behind honking.
This is a good recording. He is
Yeah.
honking on Mr. Musk. Oh well.
He does. Okay, so we are back in it again. Okay. Okay, please slow down. Okay, good, slow down. Hope the guy behind us has already overtaken us or he will honk again.
Not on us.
Okay. That was good. But we'll see how it exits the roundabout. Because it's pretty good at entering them, I'd say, but sometimes it can be a little frustrating. Okay, going a little too close to that truck. I think it got confused which exit is its own to take. Okay, so we are back in FSD beta. You can tell by the red markings on the road, which I was pointing out earlier. Okay. It's fun. But you have to really, at the end of the day, you have to remember that this is a 4,500 pound vehicle. And you have to disengage autopilot if it's doing something you're not comfortable with. I'm sure the Tesla AI team will benefit enough from seeing the disengagement rather than having you potentially risk someone else's life and your own. Okay. It'll probably go to the middle of this lane. No, it didn't. Okay, that's good. Usually it would go to the middle of that widened lane, which is made actually for merging. Those water drops came from a tree. Okay. Apparently engaging the wipers is also a form of turning the steering wheel.
Nice finding.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, yeah, that's what I was mentioning earlier. It did that here last time as well, going on this road. Okay.
In 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
So yeah, just see how this slows down right here. Some of these roundabouts, it does really abrupt braking. Okay, smooth braking here, smooth braking. We'll see how it enters it though. Okay, weird BMW coming ahead with some...
Yeah, I think there is a cop.
Oh, yeah, there's a cop. Still an FSD beta though. Oh, going very close to some of these curbs. Oh, that was not on the curb though, right?
No.
It just went in the gap.
Yeah.
So that means it came inches within the curb. Yeah, and there's a cop ahead, so didn't want to confuse people too much. Yeah, phantom braking right there. Because of shadow of the truck. This is a common issue. Many people report when a large truck comes ahead of them, its shadow causes phantom braking. And it gets concerned that the truck is not in the correct lane. So it entered the roundabout properly, but because of elevation changes within the roundabout, it was unable to... I mean, it probably would have exited successfully, but you don't want to risk damaging your wheels and stuff. These are really expensive. Okay. Oh man, that guy didn't look very concerned about the traffic. I guess he doesn't know that FSD beta's out there. Okay. So we've had 4 total disengagements, but I'd say 2 of them were totally valid. 2 of them we could have let it go more, but it was not like not in the best interest of everybody around us to continue it.
Yep. That's a very good summary.
Okay, good slowdown here. Maybe a little bit too much slowdown, but that's better than not slowing down at all. Okay, no traffic coming. Okay, enter the roundabout. It's asking for a turning for... Oh, okay, slammed on the brakes in the middle of the roundabout. Now it's gonna floor it very close to the curbs every single time here.
Yeah, I don't want to take the risk.
Yeah. Okay. So now we are gonna be re-entering FSD here. This is an unmarked road, so it's a relatively large road as well. So instead of being in the center of the road, it does some crazy stuff sometimes and will swerve around the road as it detects fake line markings, which are really just cracks in the road. So let's see how it handles here.
Enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Oh, what was that?
There was an object.
Oh, okay.
The word is sitting on the road. So
You did that turn, right?
Yep.
Okay. Now, so evasive maneuver taken by my dad there. Random stopping. Oh, it was in cruise control, that's why. Yeah, so sometimes when you swerve like that, it still keeps the cruise control enabled. The adaptive cruise control. So now let's see how this does. Okay, school zone. It's fine that it's disregarding it right now, but I'm pretty sure FSD beta and all versions have no regard for school zones, even during the school day.
In 1,000 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay. Good slowdown. There's a cement mixer coming up. It sees it in the navigation. In the visualization. Turning force. Let me move my phone out of the way. Sometimes my phone can trigger those. Okay, let's see how it accelerates out of this. Okay. This time my dad was a little bit more brave. I think the reason is because you had the max speed set to 45, so it thought it has to go back up to 45 instantly. So I think that's why I'm saying you should set it to like 35 when we're in roundabout areas.
Okay.
Otherwise, then it starts flooring it out of the roundabout to reach what it believes is the speed around it. Oh yeah, you can do 45 here, but once we reach the roundabout, I think it's best to manually lower the speed so that it doesn't think we have to reach 45 instantly.
500 feet, enter the roundabout and take the second exit.
Okay, so far it's behaving as usual, honestly, with the rain. It might even be behaving better, but that could just be a perception. Okay, good slow down here. Manually.
So let's set it to 35 now.
Yeah, let's see how it behaves exiting the roundabout here. Honestly, at this point, I'm not worried about its entering the roundabouts. I'm worried about exiting the roundabouts more. Okay, good entering the roundabout there. It's believing my phone was something. Okay, guy cutting grass here. Okay, some very speedy behavior here. Oh, that came very close to the end of the lane there.
So we are at the destination almost.
Almost, yeah, you can keep going. Is that a Ford Raptor? It's interesting. A scroll, I think. Yeah, so sometimes it's hard to pay attention to the road as well as the screen, so I have to let my dad know to input on the steering wheel. What happens if you don't give those inputs is that you get a strike eventually, and you can only have 5 strikes on your account before your FSD beta is revoked, which is why I sometimes seem very panicked when my dad doesn't instantly notice those. Okay, that's good. No traffic here, good lane change and indicator. See no pedestrians. I think the speed limit here is 40.
Now you have arrived at your destination.
Oh, okay. Alright. Doesn't know where the destination... Oh, okay, that was... Yeah, it gets really confused where the destination is, and this was an unmarked road on an unmarked intersection as well. So it thought that the road was just a free range now. Alright, yeah, so overall, in summary, that was a good drive. So we know a trouble spot is unmarked intersections. So yeah, thanks for watching, guys.